There's a very, very common misconception that muscle equals testosterone, and that's not true. Obviously, testosterone helps muscle growth and makes it easier, but you can still be in very good shape and have low testosterone. I'll take Jeff Nippard, for example. His testosterone levels are 400. It's not very high at all. And there are many reasons why these influencers have low testosterone. They still look jacked. But I'm going to give you the other option today that allows you to get in good shape and also have high testosterone, because testosterone is more about your vitality as a man and your quality of life, which we should all aim to have, because who doesn't want a better quality of life? And for the record, this is not me hating on any of these influencers. They're all in fantastic shape. They're in better shape than me. This isn't me telling you how to get in better shape than them. It's me telling you how you can get high testosterone, and also why these guys don't usually have high testosterone. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't, and they still are in fantastic shape. The reasons why is everything is optimized for bodybuilding. This usually means like they're going to have a low body fat percentage, which is good up to a point, but they're usually going sub 10%. And once we go sub 10%, we're not going to be able to signal to our brain. There's not going to be enough leptin signaling that we're actually giving our body enough food, enough micronutrients to produce hormones. We're going to be under fueling, malnourished, and not fueling our body correctly. But obviously they're getting lean aesthetically. It looks good, but testosterone wise, it's not good. And the diet is not optimal. The classic bodybuilding diet is chicken and rice and protein shakes and oats and things like that, which work and they can help you build muscle, but they're low in micronutrients, they're low in fat, and that is very, very crucial. If we have a low fat diet, our body's going to be underfueled to produce testosterone. So realistically, it's low fat diets, low body fat percentage, and it's the lack of focus on the lifestyle as a whole, because it's bodybuilding focus. You're not thinking about optimizing your sleep, optimizing your stress levels, optimizing the sun and the supplements and things that you get, because testosterone really is, you focus on your lifestyle, you focus on your habits, and I also like to focus on mindset as well, because I think that makes a massive difference. Whereas bodybuilding, it's what you do in the gym, and the way you train as a bodybuilder, again, is not optimized for testosterone. It's a lot of isolation movements. You're not doing a lot of Olympic lifts, a lot of compound lifts, because compound lifts just drain your glycogen, meaning you just haven't got enough for other sets. But the reason a lot of these guys experience low testosterone is they've got a really low body fat percentage with a low fat and not testosterone optimized diet, with no focus on the external lifestyle, and the way they train isn't optimized for testosterone as well. What can we do, and what's the other option if your goal isn't primarily bodybuilding? Your goal is more, you can still get in shape, you can still build muscle, you can still be lean, but also feel incredibly good and experience the benefits of high testosterone. We want to get in a 10 to 15% body fat range. This is going to be optimal for minimizing aromatization and estrogen, but also not malnourishing and starving ourselves as well. We want to have a high fat diet, sort of focusing more on like steak, eggs, dairy, fresh fruits, honey, things like that, instead of like the classic oats, protein shakes, etc. There's not anything majorly wrong with that, but in terms of optimization, it's not the greatest, and that's what I look at. I don't look at foods from a bad perspective. I look at it from what's going to help me perform personally. So high fat, healthy fats, obviously diet. You want to focus on your sleep. You want to focus on the sunlight you get. You want to focus on taking the correct supplements. You want to focus on minimizing your stress levels. And you also want to build a training regime that is optimal for your testosterone levels. What this looks like is a load of low intensity, steady state cardio. And what I really mean by that is just walking every single day in the gym 4 to 5 times a week. You want to do Olympic lifts, and you want to do compound lifts, and you can still do isolations, but the testosterone and hormonal drivers are going to be squats, deadlifts, bench press, clean and press, power cleans, sled pushes, sled pulls, big, strong, functional movements that are going to recruit multiple muscle fibers, are going to be the best hormonally. Even things like plastics is not something as a bodybuilder you'd really be thinking about, because testosterone is more of a health thing than a bodybuilding thing. That's why if people want to get massive, they'll take tren instead of just taking testosterone, because testosterone definitely 100% helps with muscle growth, but it's not the be all and end all of muscle growth. Again, avoid plastics in terms of the care products you use and the type of water bottles and cooking equipment that you use. And that is really the differentiation of it. Bodybuilding focused ways of living is great for muscle growth. You can build a really good physique, but it is not optimal in terms of testosterone and, being the highest output, highest performing, best feeling version of yourself comes more from doing it like this. And the thing is as well, you do this, you're still going to get in very good shape. It's obviously just different. It depends on what your goals are. This is my goal personally. It's what works for me. It helps me get in pretty decent shape. It helps me feel absolutely insane. And you can do the same. You can check out the High Testosterone Blueprint in the description if you're interested in getting the full roadmap and blueprint to high testosterone. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.